My child, wait. Before you scroll away, just breathe. I know you don't really feel like listening right now, but that's exactly why you need to. Because this is for the part of you that feels nothing at all. You used to laugh easily, didn't you? A sunrise, a favorite song, a small kindness. They once meant something. But lately, everything feels dull. The things that used to move you don't. The people who used to excite you don't. It's like your emotions have gone quiet and you're just moving through life on autopilot, doing, smiling, talking, but not really feeling. You keep telling yourself, maybe I'm just tired. But deep down, it's more than that. You've stopped recognizing yourself. Because somewhere between holding it together and trying to be okay for everyone, you lost the sound of your own heartbeat, the silent kind of pain. You see, most people think pain is loud, that it comes with tears, screams, or heartbreak. But the deepest pain, my child, is silent. It's waking up every day and feeling nothing. It's smiling so people don't ask questions. It's wanting to cry but realizing even the tears have stopped coming. It's lying in bed thinking, what's wrong with me? But not finding the words to explain it. That's not weakness. That's exhaustion of the soul. You've carried so much for so long that your heart simply went numb to protect itself. The soul's defense. When the soul gets tired of being hurt, it builds walls. Not around others, around itself, so that nothing can touch it. Not the good, not the bad, just nothing. And you, my child, are not broken because of this. You are healing. This numbness is not a curse. It's your soul saying, I need a pause. I need rest. You've been running from pain for too long. You've been trying to stay strong for everyone, trying to smile when your spirit was begging for silence. And I saw it all. Every moment you laughed while your heart ached. Every night you stared at the ceiling wondering what's missing. Every morning you got up and kept going anyway. You think I wasn't there? I was right beside you, in your silence, in your stillness. The forgotten flame. Do you remember when life used to move you? When music made you feel alive? When you looked at the sky and felt connected to something bigger? When you had dreams, not just deadlines? That spark is still there. It didn't die. It's just hidden beneath layers of survival. You forgot what it feels like to just be, without worrying, performing, or pretending. You forgot how to live softly, and that's okay. Because forgetting is part of being human. But remembering, that's where I come in. The quiet reminder. You keep asking, Krishna, why don't I feel anything? And I whisper back, because you've been feeling everything for too long. Your mind is tired. Your heart is tired. And when exhaustion runs deep enough, it doesn't look like sadness anymore. It looks like emptiness. But my child, emptiness is not the end. It's the space where rebirth begins. Think of winter, cold, still, lifeless. But inside that stillness, spring is quietly preparing to bloom. That's you right now, in your winter. And I promise, your spring will return. The gentle truth. You keep waiting for something big to happen. A sign, a change, a miracle. Something that'll make you feel alive again. But healing doesn't always arrive with thunder. Sometimes it starts with something small, like breathing deeply, stepping outside, listening to music, or talking to me, even in silence. It starts with choosing not to give up on yourself, even when you feel nothing. Because numbness fades, slowly, quietly, when you stop fighting it and start listening to it. Ask your soul gently, what do you need from me right now? And then, don't rush the answer. The reason you feel disconnected, the reason you feel numb is because you've been living in your mind, not your heart. You think about what's next. You worry about what's missing. You analyze your worth through the eyes of others. But your heart has been waiting for you to come back home. So come back, not by doing more, not by forcing joy, but by simply being here, now, breathing, alive. Feel the air fill your lungs. Feel the quiet hum of life around you. That's me, in every heartbeat, in every breath. What you can't see. You think you've gone too far into emptiness. But what if I told you this space, this nothingness, is where I'm rebuilding you? You've been stripped of everything temporary, so you can remember what's eternal. Your emotions are resting because your soul is healing. And when it's ready, you will feel again, deeper, softer, truer than before. Don't fear this pause. Don't rush this stillness. Because even in your numbness, you are still loved. You are still guided. You are still mine. When you want to give up, I know there are days when you don't see the point. You go through the motions, hoping something, anything, will make you feel again. And when nothing does, you start believing maybe life has lost its color. But my child, sometimes you have to sit through the gray to rediscover your own light. Don't give up just because the feeling isn't there. Keep showing up. Keep breathing. Keep trusting, even when your heart feels silent. Because faith isn't always joy. Sometimes faith is just holding on quietly until the light returns. A moment of surrender. Right now, place your hand on your heart, close your eyes, and whisper this softly. Krishna, I don't feel much right now, but I still trust you. That's all I need from you. Not perfection, not control, just honesty. You don't have to fix your emotions. You just have to be with them. Because once you stop running from the emptiness, you realize it's not empty after all. It's full of me, the light within. Do you know what happens when the numbness fades? You begin to feel again, but this time, differently. The laughter becomes softer, the tears feel sacred, and even small moments, like the sound of rain or a kind word, start to touch you deeply. That's when you'll know your soul has returned home. And when that moment comes, you'll realize the numbness wasn't punishment. It was protection. It kept you safe until you were strong enough to feel again. My final whisper. My child, the world has enough noise. It needs your stillness. So if you feel numb, don't fight it. Sit with it. Breathe through it. Because it's not the end of your feeling. It's the beginning of your awakening. And when life starts to move again, you'll feel it all. The joy, the beauty, the divine. Until then, remember, I am right here. Not waiting for you to smile. Not waiting for you to feel. Just waiting for you to trust. You are not broken. You are becoming. If these words touched your soul, take a moment to subscribe. Not for numbers, but so you never miss these reminders I send through this space. I pour my heart into these messages so that even when you feel nothing, you still hear something divine. Comment below, I'm learning to feel again, and let that be your prayer tonight. Because your emotions will return, and when they do, you'll understand why the silence was sacred.